SQL interview question and answer. Question number 54. What do you mean by sequence in SQL? Why and how do you create? This question is asking about definition of sequences which are used in SQL. Next, it is asking why do we use it and how can we create sequence in SQL. SQL sequence is a database object which is used to generate unique numeric values in a sequential order and ultimately used to generate data for primary key in a table. According to the rule we define when creating sequence, it is used sequentially increasing or decreasing numbers. Next, how can we create sequence? We can create sequence by using create statement. At the same time, we can drop sequence by using drop statement. Let me create sequence. Create sequence, sequence name, where sequence name is sequence underscore A, start with 101, increment by 1, that means positive 1, min value 0, max value 1000, cycle. In this code, cycle indicates after completing 1000, number will start from starting point, that means 101. Increment positive 1 means it will increase by positive 1 value. If we mention here increment by negative 1, then it will decrease by 1. After completing this code, that means after successful completion, it will give the following result. Sequence underscore A created. We can check whether it has created or not from Oracle Developer window. Step 2. Creating an empty table to use sequence. That means I'm going to use created sequence in an empty table. Those values are used in a column for primary key. Let me create table. Create table orders underscore A, where it has only 4 columns. Order ID, which is integer, which is used as a primary key. Customer name varchar 100. Order date, department name varchar 100. After successful completion of the code, it will display result table orders underscore A created. After completing this step, step 3, I am going to insert data into empty table orders underscore A. We start with insert statement. Insert into orders underscore A. It has included following columns: order ID, customer name, order date, department name. I am going to insert following values. Values sequence underscore A dot next val. That means value comes from sequential order from already created sequence. Next, customer name, date, department. Similarly, I have inserted only 3 rows. When we run this code, after successful completion, it will display following result: 3 rows inserted. And finally, we can check data whether it has inserted in the table or not. We use select star from orders underscore A. When we run this code, after completion, it displays following table, where table contains only 4 columns and 3 rows. 4 columns are order ID, customer name, order date, department name. In case of order ID, number starts with 101 and increment is by 1. That means those numbers are used from sequence because it has started with 101 and increment is only by 1. Those numbers are used in this table as a primary key. Let me run this code in our Oracle Developer window and observe the result. This is Oracle Developer window where I am going to run those code which I explained before. First step, Creating sequence. I'm going to create a sequence. Its name is sequence underscore A by using create statement. Create sequence, sequence name, sequence underscore A. It starts with 101, increment by 1, minimum value 0, max value 1000, and cycle. That means after computing max value, it will start through 101. Increment positive 1, that means increasing order. Increment by negative 1, that means it will decrease by 1. Let me run this code and observe the result. Result shows sequence underscore A created. That means it has created one sequence. Its name sequence underscore A. Let me check whether it has created or not. New user, sequence, let me refresh it. Sequence underscore A now created. Step 2. Creating empty table. That means I'm going to use sequence value in a table in a column as a primary key. That's why first of all let me create an empty table and use those sequence value in this empty table column. To create table, we start with create a statement. Create table orders underscore A. It has included only 4 columns. Order ID, which is integer. It is used as a primary key. Customer name varchar 100. Order date, date, department name varchar 100. Let me run this code and observe the result. Result shows table orders underscore A created. That means it has created an empty table. Its name is orders underscore A. Step 3. Inserting data into empty table. I'm going to insert data into the table. Its name orders underscore A. We insert data by using insert statement. Insert into table name orders underscore A. It has included following columns: order ID, customer name, order date, department name, and values are sequence underscore A dot next val. That means value coming from sequence. It will start from starting value 101. Customer name, date, department. In this way, I have included only 3 rows. Let me run this code and observe the result. After successful completion, it shows only 3 rows inserted. Final step. Let me check data from orders underscore A table, whether it has inserted data or not. Select start from orders underscore A. Let me check this data. Let me run this code. It has displayed a table where table contains only 4 columns and 3 rows. 4 columns are order ID, customer name, order date, department name. In case of order ID, it has started from 101 and value increases by 1. Next value 102, next value 103. That means those values are coming from sequence. In this way, we can use sequence in a table for a primary key in a column. That's all about question number 54. Thank you.